Yes, sir. Kino in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing, Kino?
Yeah, Kino.
Oh, Kino.
I'm doing good, sir.
Yes, sir. You looking good, man. Looking sharp, as you should. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
Sir, yes,
Respect.
sir. So introduce yourself to the people, man. Introduce yourself to the people. You know what I mean?
Alright, yeah, I'm Kino, born and raised in Cameroon, in Africa. And I came to the United States in 2008, so it's like 12 years ago. Yeah, so
You've been grinding ever since.
yeah.
For sure. Yeah. So what part of Cameroon, what is Cameroon? Is there places like, you know, we got New York, Bronx,
Yeah.
Queens, is there something like that, or is Cameroon just Cameroon?
Cameroon is just Cameroon, but it plays like it's a country. It's
Okay.
in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me, man. You know what I mean?
No, it's okay.
It's yeah, but a lot of the, you know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, but cool, brother, definitely. So yeah, so you've been there for 20 years.
No, for 12.
12 years. Sorry, man. I thought you said 20.
No, 12.
So how long you been making music since you've been there out of the 12 years?
I started music this year, actually, in 2020,
Wow.
in the month of May.
That's hard to believe, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It sound pretty good on the track, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man. It's hard to believe. That's what's up. So repeat that again. How long when you started making music again? Just say it again.
In May,
In May.
2020, just by the time the pandemic, we were like in COVID-19 quarantine. Yes, that's the time I discovered that I could do that.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So it's crazy how, you know what I mean, the tragedy, there's some beauty in it somehow, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I
crazy.
mean, yeah.
It's crazy.
And I think a
Bittersweet.
lot of people, kind of were able to, to find themselves during this time. Like,
Man.
this time of, like, if you know how to use your time wisely, you could definitely were able to find something about yourself.
No lie, man. That's true story. So right now, so what's the next song you dropping? What's the name of the next track? Single.
Yeah,
Is it off a project or it's just like a single?
It's actually a project.
What's the name of the project?
So it's a Platonic Man. Yeah.
Okay. So okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So actually, I'm about to release the song that is called Bal Réel in French. So which mean a real bullet.
Okay.
A real bullet, the translation. Okay. So yeah, that's and the Platonic Man is kind of projecting that vision that I have towards the
So the Platonic Man is like Jesus. In a sense, not your. It's not like your Jesus, but it's kind of, you know, what Americans would look at as Jesus, or the Platonic Man is something different.
But okay, being like Jesus, it's being like Jesus is a little bit. I would say it's a little bit too much.
Too much, the Platonic Man.
I mean, in the sense of what can I say?
Say wise man?
Not wise man, but in term of like religion is something like I feel like people have been forced to at some point to be. It could be something that comes from your parents or your descendants, or because they were Catholic, now you are just Catholic. But the Platonic Man, it's something different. So it comes from your own experience. So that's where the difference is. That's why I'm saying, like, it's not really. I don't really see the connection with with the Jesus thing. Yeah, you know, like.
So platonic man, that just comes from your experiences.
Yes.
What you go through in life and what you gain from that.
Yes, and technically, yeah, the reaction. I mean, the reflection that I have with my environment. You know, like my surrounding, my environment. So yeah, so that reflection allow me to be able to observe better, and you know, like, because the platonic man is actually an observer, somebody that is watching what is happening, so he could see through. You know, because.
So is he human?
He's a superhuman.
Superhuman.
Yes.
So who would you consider at these times of days? Is Trump a superhuman? Or is that you don't want to?
I mean, we could say that the president it's a superhuman, because to be a president of such a powerful country, you have to be a superhuman. You know, like, but. What I mean by a superhuman in here, and like, it's mostly about the fact that the message that the platonic man is carrying through the son Bal Réel is relating to a story that I kind of went through from my experience when I was, for example, in Cameroon in 2018. You know, I spent like 14 months over there, and I had a lot of experience. You know, as somebody coming from here. You know, so, and the platonic man is actually somebody that was like an observer. You know, like I became this platonic man, because it's not something that you're just gonna embody. No, you just don't embody the platonic man. So that's why they become superhuman, because they go through some type of transformation. Yeah, let's call it that way.
Okay, I understand that. So how can you relate, you know, the platonic man to what's going on now? Like, you know what I mean? How can you think, you being what you went through, you know what I mean? What kind of knowledge or jewel can you drop on what's happening now? You know what I mean? Some platonic information. You know what I mean? Something like, does that make sense?
All right, so to whatever happening right now in terms of like I said, the platonic man is an observer,
right? Somebody
that is he doesn't really go with what the media, let's call it that way. Like, when I say the media, I want to say I'm not letting my mind getting controlled by an external source. You know, I make sure that I stay dominant in my thought process and everything. So this is very important in terms of staying in that mind of platonic man. Right. So the relationship that I kind of see between me as a platonic man and an observer and what is happening now is mostly like a spiritual fight. You know, like 2020 is such a powerful year for people that know numerology. They can understand quickly what is going on. Right. It's you know, but like the science and could say, oh, COVID-19 is just a way to present what is happening right now to the population. Right. But technically, it's a spiritual war that is happening.
Wow, okay, I hear you. All right, so definitely. So now, you know what I mean? I see why you write music, like, you know?
Yep.
Like you do then. Definitely. All right, so what's next for the song? Like, where you plan on, you know, releasing it, and will there be a video coming soon or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm actually shooting a video at this time for Bal Real. But I'm gonna release first the audio track. You know, the audio gonna be available on November 11,
Okay.
2020. So in
You want to give them a little snippet right now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We can
definitely.
Cut the break. You know what I'm saying? Give a little 5, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, well, we're gonna cut the break. We're gonna play a little snippet. You know what I mean?
That sounds good.
Badial, right? The Bullet.
That sounds good.
Yes, by Kino. Alright, y'all tune in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Listen up.
À tout le monde qui a tiré sur le bandit de rue Manguier. Carrefour baigné. Sachez que je suis de retour. Oh, comme vous m'avez manqué. Comme vous m'avez manqué. Mieux de vous qui habitez les quartiers les plus huppés de la cité. Santa Barbara. Bastos, Santa Barbara. Oh, Jack, qui va bien m'aider. Ces hommes même voulu m'enterrer. Ils se sont avancés. La force de l'expérience a prouvé une fois de plus qu'ils se sont trompés. Le plutonique mène est bien posé, il suit le mouvement. Laissez-les ouais que vous racontez, le mot a un changement. Les ancêtres ont parlé, j'ai confirmé. Le monde Cameroun même a pleuré, j'ai confirmé. L'ennemi vous a divisé, mieux régner, vous-même témoignez. Je pense qu'il est temps de s'unifier du nord au sud, de l'est à l'ouest. Aïe. Le plutonique mène suit le mouvement. Aïe. Le plutonique mène suit le mouvement. Aïe. Le plutonique mène suit le mouvement. Aïe. Le plutonic mène suit le mouvement. Les gars, je go au pays pour investir.
Alright, we're back. That was one of the jams from Kino. His
Yep.
Smash. You know what I mean? Stop
Yep.
playing with my dog. He out here doing his thing. Gotta respect it. Spending money, you know? This guy right here. Look at this guy. Alright. So what's the message of the song, man? Like, you know what I mean? What you know, for people who, cause I know people back home gonna understand clearly what you saying, cause you know what I mean? We can feel the vibe and we don't really, you know, but try to break it down quick, not too long for the Americans, the Yankees, them who, you know, like myself.
Alright, so
You know what I mean? I like the vibe, but I want to know what's really happening.
okay, yeah, okay. Like I said, I was in Cameroon in 2018 and I spent the whole year. So the Platonic Man is actually reflecting everything that I've been through. You know, so and what my target was the major issues in the society in Cameroon. You see, so I tag like the way like people behave, and that affects the whole community, but they don't see it. That's the main problem. But most of the time we focus, we put our focus on the wrong thing, and we miss the target. So that's the reason why the Platonic Man, the song Bal Real, which means actually real bullet, is to let them know that this is actually where the problem are. You know.
So you're trying to get their attention.
Exactly.
Like a gun going off. Bow.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna look.
Yeah, and
yeah, that's what you want. So when you come through, drop the tune, you want everybody to pay attention. And
yeah.
listen.
Exactly.
Don't nod your head off and go crazy. Listen to the words, you know, and dance along as well. But listen to the words, because it has a message.
Exactly.
That's
which
what's
is,
up.
and also the most important is because the country is getting divided by some like I don't know, some people that think they could just change, come and give them the orders and change things. They want to divide the country because we have a francophone and anglophone part, because we've been colonized by both French and England people.
Okay.
Before we used to be, it's a little long story, but to make it shorter, you know, for people to understand. So the country is like having that problem of Anglophone part want to divide themselves from the whole Cameroon, and we the song, and especially through me, is to say no, that's not a good idea. That's not what the ancestor want us to do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So the ancestor will not allow us to do that, because that's not we are family.
Right,
you know,
right.
Whatever the problem is, we could fix it.
Right.
You see? So that's actually what the message of the song say, and then it's pointing out the major issues of the society if we really want to fix, and have a better Cameroon tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, I hear you, man. I definitely like it, man. One thing I like about it is that, you give it a message, but yet you still got that bounce to it. You know what I mean? Still got a good vibe to it. It's not just no boring kind of, you know what I mean? It's up there. So yeah, more respect to you, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I wish you the best. I don't know. You look like you already made it, but what you gonna do with your first million when you get it? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Wow. This is a beautiful question.
This right for sure.
Probably my first $1 million, get married, and yeah.
Good guy here, ladies. Good guy.
Yeah.
For sure. Do you write your own lyrics, or like not your? I feel like, do you? Because people got people who help them. You know what I mean? Like not you help them like with their lyrics completely. You know what I mean? Like, so you write your own lyrics, or you like freestyle them, or like write them down on paper? Do you write them down on paper, or do you freestyle? Like no pen, no pad.
Honestly, I write them down.
Okay.
Because most of the time, like I said, they come from my own experience, and because most of the time I used to journal, but I still do it. I journal myself. So which allow me to go through what I've been through, and understand the details.
Yeah.
So and through that I can see what I want to talk about in my music. So it's mostly about so this is actually the whole concept of the Platonic Man is like kind of understanding the deep-ish problems, like the deepness of something, and bring forth to people to kind of seize it in the way that don't hurt them,
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So you look like you're traveling, man. You travel? Where have you been, man?
I mean,
the world?
Recently, no, not that much with the pandemic, but probably it's something that I'm projecting in few months.
Where would you like to travel?
Where? Honestly, at this point, I'm not decided yet, because I have so many options.
I hear you.
So
for sure.
Yeah.
I will definitely, man. Listen, man, y'all stay in tune, man. Definitely. I see big things for Dog, you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely stay in tune. Kino.
Yep, in the building.
Alright, so you know what I mean? Let them know where they can find you on Instagram and all that special stuff, you know what I mean?
Okay, my Instagram is Kino47M. Kino 47M, and also is my Facebook, and those are my social media.
Alright, man. Kino in the building.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Kino, hold it down. You know what I mean? Stay 100. Don't ever switch. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. It's a lot of fake things going out there. Keep the messages positive, definitely. 100,
bro.
man. Stay up.
Alright, bro.
Yes, sir.